5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. Welcome back. Unfortunately, this is as good as it gets. I'm Rebecca.
I'm Susan.
I'm Justine. I'm Justine.
You're hot.
Thanks.
So how's you guys' week?
It was hectic. I didn't even change his shirt all effing week.
You grabbed the same
busy.
on the way out. You grabbed
No,
the
I
same
just never
shirt.
Put a new one on.
Oh, okay.
I guess
That
I just
bad.
wear the same one. It's laundry detergent shortage, so can't do my laundry.
I wash my shirts in baby formula.
In the shower.
Baby
Wash your shorts and baby formula.
Baby formula and shampoo and gasoline because I just have so much of it.
Better than dry cleaning.
Do you guys know who Cassidy Campbell is on YouTube?
Yes.
No.
So he had a little bit where he's going around selling baggies of baby formula in the stores. He's like, "I got you."
Girl, you fine, girl.
Yeah, yeah. When he's playing Brian, his name's Brian.
Yeah, from the Bay Area.
Yeah, but I'm white. That's what he was.
It's like obviously.
From the Bay, but I'm white. Wearing all his Oakland A's get up. He's hilarious, but and then he's got his other one where he's the weightlifting guy, Brett Duche.
Oh yeah, yeah. You started working out now, huh?
No, he wears a bodysuit underneath his.
No, but like in real life, I think
Yeah?
you started working out. Whatever.
Yeah. Funny dude, but yeah, just because you mentioned baby formula, I would bring up that bit I saw where he was selling like baggies. I don't know, man. It's hilarious.
What'd you do this week?
This week,
Got a new microphone, I see.
Did you ever get that door?
no.
He breaks it every week. He gets drunk and kicks in the door to see if he can still do it.
Actually, I do have the door.
So do you require somebody to stay home at all times? What do you do?
Yeah. Yeah, I just put plywood in front of it. You can't go in and out. Well, you can, but you got to unscrew the fucking thing every time you want to go out through the back
Just
door.
roll a rock. Just roll a rock in front of it like G's would do.
This is like Hateful Eight, where you just got to keep nailing the door shut with a new piece of wood and some
Oh, yeah,
nails.
because the storm blows in the door.
Yeah. You're drooling.
I have it.
Do you need help getting that off your lips, Al?
Yeah. Help me. No, I actually was going to put it up yesterday.
What's that? Oh, the door? It ain't going to happen.
Just lean it up against it.
Just lean the new door up against the old door,
Oh.
and it'll look how it's supposed to.
You want to know why I canceled yesterday?
Why?
I was too drunk.
Happens to the best of us.
I can't fucking drive.
That's not a good reason to miss work, Al.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
frowned upon.
What are you going to do? Cut my pay?
We got to turn
No.
this into our HR group.
We're going to have to do a write-up on you, Al.
Tanya,
She's going to give you some wall-to-wall counseling.
Nah. Can't sleep. Just haven't been sleeping, man.
You
Just
don't get quality
stress.
sleep when you're drunk.
No, I mean, I'm just stressed. That's all.
Got to go
you
get
need
your
to
ass in
smoke
the
some
gym
weed.
or smoke some weed
I did
or both.
CBD. That didn't help.
Take a couple hits, go roll with some buddies, and then freaking go home and you'll
Gummy
sleep.
bears. Gummy bears.
Maybe.
Don't do the gummies, dude. Smoke.
Eat some brownies.
Yeah.
Don't. Edibles are horrible, dude.
Or like the early 90s, the last time I got high in college.
Edibles are horrible because you wake up and you're still a little bit high.
That's what I hear.
Is that when you were in the dorm at DeVry?
The apartments at the ride. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying from what I hear.
That's what,
some
yeah. I
friends.
know a guy that did edibles and he said, yeah, you think he was like over 24 hour. He was fucking.
What?
Yeah. You wake up.
Like he
you
woke
still
up the
feel
next day.
high.
Is that when
still-
you were in Lambda?
Yeah. The
The
good old days, my fucking fraternity brothers.
no nowadays is what you're talking about. Yeah, it's the potency's so different than that shitty ragweed we did in high school.
And I hear because you digest it, it's actually a hallucinogen. you get a different buzz. What's your experience?
I don't have one. Yeah, just stick to the fentanyl. That's what I say. There's no reason to go all out.
Well, I like breathing, so
Yeah.
fentanyl affects your breathing.
Yeah, but it helps you lose weight, right? If you're not breathing.
Yeah, you definitely. Yeah.
I don't know.
We recording?
I think so.
Okay.
Are the cameras all on?
I believe so.
Are they all recording?
So that's
All this work.
a good question. Guys, did your homework for this week? You had a whole week.
We didn't talk about what my homework was. Didn't find the golden cup.
Yeah, and Mike and I went out all day on Friday.
That's what we were doing. So we didn't
looking
even
for it.
have time to come up with other topics and
So
stuff.
what 14er did you guys go to?
The one over there
Pikes
by
Peak.
It
Estes.
said within 30 minutes.
30 miles. Within 30 miles of a 14er.
Yeah.
2 to 3
It
hours.
didn't say
remaining.
on the 14er.
It was the one right there by Estes Park. That one right there.
You guys ever heard of Forrest Finn? He's an art dealer in New Mexico. He passed away, but he was like a pilot in World War II. Anyway, so he opened up this art. Just bear with me.
Yeah, calm down. Stop fucking interrupting.
And
I'm playing to the audience.
this art gallery in New Mexico, and he made a pretty decent fortune out of dealing art, selling, trading art, and all this stuff. So anyway, I think I could have the age wrong, but when he was in his 60s or so, he got diagnosed with cancer. Doctor says it doesn't look good, so he decided to fill this chest up with this art treasure, like gold coins and artifacts, a lot of Native American artifacts and stuff like that. And he wrote a book about his biography, right? Kind of like growing up. And on one of the pages in his book, he gives you clues on where this chest is buried, and there's a picture of it. And people have said they estimated the treasure to be about $2 million, like what's in there. So it was hidden somewhere. He said it's somewhere between. It's in the Rockies. It's below the Canadian border, above the Mexican border. That's kind of all he said.
Oh,
But then there's
doesn't
clues.
really narrow it down.
So he had a
Welcome to Colorado.
welcome to Colorado. No, he had his own plane, like a Cessna, and he loved Yellowstone. He writes about it in his book. They would go there. Him and his family. I think he was from Texas.
Okay.
They would drive there every summer. It must have took like 8 months to get there back in the 1930s or 40s or whatever. It had to
yeah.
have been like the 20s or so. Yeah, because if he was in World War II. Anyway, he loved going to Yellowstone. So that's whatever. And the wife has no idea when he hid that chest. So she could not tell you. Because he would just take a day trip, fly his plane to Yellowstone, rent a car, and fly back. 12 hours, gone 12 hours. He would do that a lot. So anyway, someone did find that treasure chest. I think it was hidden for 10 years or so. He did not die. That's the other thing. He did not die from that cancer. He actually lived longer. But the whole point was
He wanted it back.
no. He's gonna die, so he just said he wants, basically what Tin Cup is doing. He wants people to explore the outdoor, like what he enjoys. So that's why he hit it.
I think they're more about you drinking.
Yeah.
You liking their
drunk,
whiskey. Yeah.
Get drunk and go fall off a cliff.
You get $10,000. How much of that are you going to spend on our whiskey? And tell your friends about it.
Probably.
It's in whiskey.
I mean, they show the winners, the people that found the first one. So if you don't know what we're talking about, it's in a, I don't know if it's going to be prior podcast or later. I'm not sure. But it's in one of our podcasts. We talk about Tin Cup whiskey.
Tin Cup whiskey.
They hid three, I'll say shot glasses, but they're not glass. Three tin cups around the country. The first two were found. The third one, it's in Colorado somewhere.
Pretty sure.
So that's
So if
Pretty
you get the
sure.
10 grand, are you quitting your job?
yeah.
That's all I need for the rest of my life.
I'd be so set. Yeah, I
Just
could
move to Cambodia.
pay someone to put up my door. It's in the garage. I just don't want. I'll probably do it this weekend. I just don't want
Go find
when I
the
cut
the tin
original-
cup.
Is it
door
framed?
off?
Is it framed?
Yeah.
Oh
pretty
man,
young.
that's gonna take you like.
I,
30
but I
minutes.
just don't want to cut the old door down. And next thing you know, it's like, okay, this door doesn't fit, or I can't get it right.
Then you board it up
Yeah.
for the night.
Oh, it's so easy.
I guess I could put the old
You
door
let me
back
know.
up.
You let me know. I'll have Mike go over there and help you.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I watched videos.
Yeah.
Seems simple enough.
Yeah, it's easy.
So
And if it's already usually got the trim
Pretty
on the one
simple.
side where you just slide it in and nail up the
yeah. I measured. It's gonna fit.
Oh yeah,
I
it'll take
measured
you
it
10
and,
minutes.
I hope so. I don't. The videos I see, the guys have nail guns.
You don't
So,
need that.
Yeah.
Just put some shims in there to hold it where you want it and throw a couple nails in there.
Yeah, I don't have a nail gun. I'm not gonna buy one for this, or even rent one for this. But, I got.
Just use your 9mm.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, I got a sawzall, power drill. I think that's all I need, really.
It's like mass murderer tools. I watched Dexter.
Yeah,
So when are you going to do this?
probably this my next day off.
You've been saying that for like 6
I know,
months.
no, but I do have to. I do have to do it. No,
I bet
Before you go to
Allison-
Hawaii?
I'm not going to Hawaii. Why are you telling everyone I'm going to Hawaii?
Because I thought you needed a vacation, bro.
I'm not going to
You
Hawaii.
gotta get some help, bro.
If you
Yeah, I
did go
gotta-
to Hawaii, would you take Mike's mom?
Just that's what
Well, I
I'm
was
thinking.
gonna say your hair is way too light. First of all, it's not the proper color, nor is it the proper length. Plus, I don't see any feathers in it.
Or pineapple?
You
I
got
mean,
that-
because the way Dog the Bounty
the
Hunter, we've
Oakley
been over
with the
this.
fucking the headset.
The headset Oakley's the way Dog the Bounty Hunter. If you're ever gonna go to Hawaii, you want to go there looking like that because that's how all Hawaiians look. Like Dog the Bounty
The
Hunter.
characters, even the wife looks like a cartoon character herself too.
She's dead, Al.
Just, I mean, like it's so her freaking chest. It just looks so exaggerated.
What about his?
He's hot.
Yeah, bro.
So my,
Anyway.
my sister worked.
So when are you gonna do this door in the next few weeks? When can we
This-
when can we have
Maybe
this
we could
done?
do a
weekend.
podcast. We could wear all this while we're
this
doing
this
your door.
this weekend.
This
Let's do it.
weekend.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So my
Alright.
sister works at the post office, right? And this
Here?
is in the state she lives in.
New Mexico, dummy.
Yeah. So anyway, Beth comes in. This is before the TV show comes in, and they had the mail on hold, and it was under Dog's name, and she came in to get the mail. And my sister's like, "Well, I can't release it. Your name's not on here, you know." And
Well,
she
her
like,
last name's Chapman too, isn't it?
they might not have been married at the time.
Okay.
But anyway, her name was not on there, so like only Dog could go down there and pick
It
it
said
up.
Dog Chapman on it.
And what is his name? Dwayne? Is it Dwayne?
Yeah.
She just went off on my sister. My sister, she thought she was just going to get punched in her face. She was just yelling, and "Give my fucking mail!" Man."
She was like, "Do you know that my niece knows jujitsu?"
Yeah.
She should
It's
have fought
probably
her.
because of all. Well,
Well, it's federal law that she couldn't give it because it's not
no, it is federal law.
it's not her
She's
name,
right.
period.
She's right.
Her-
She's right.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
her name's not on that.
At least
sheet or
someone's
whatever.
law abiding in your family.
Yeah, she's the good one.
Shit. That was an interesting story,
Anyway,
but I mean, kind of cool claim to fame.
You think she could have
Yeah.
took her?
my sister's not a fighter. She will fight, but
It's not something she does regular.
she would be the talker. She'd be the first, like if you said something nasty or whatever, she'd be the first to say something back. But I don't think And then once the hands come up, I don't think I ever saw
She's
her
like,
fight.
no, brah.
No, my other
Stand
sister,
back, brah.
My
Does
other
she do the
sister,
slapping?
my other sister, she's more quiet. She's like kind of like me.
These all older sisters?
They're both older. One's 6 years older than me. One's 1 year older than me.
Never mind.
Then but
Do they watch this?
they know about it. I don't know if they watch
It's
it.
more family disappointment. Is that
Yeah.
what this is?
Pretty much. No, but so my other sister, she's more like me. She's more quiet and takes a lot to get pissed off. But she would throw down.
Yeah.
So they're at a bar. Some guy freaking grabbed her butt. She freaking turned around and laid him out.
Oh shit.
Laid him out.
And they're married now?
Yeah.
That's how that works. She was
I
like,
watched
Al,
it.
stop.
Yeah.
Watch it on any which way you can, where the old lady slugged the old man, and then she felt sorry for him.
I told you, Al, when we turned 16, this couldn't happen anymore.
God.
That is
Damn it,
nasty.
Justin.
They're already disappointed in you. What's a little bit more? I've seen the videos. I know how Asian parents are with their kids.
You're horrible, Justin.
They do put a lot of pressure on you. Tell you that. Yeah. But that's the culture. That's all they are.
Oh well.
Aren't they proud, though? You have like the 14th millionth most popular podcast in the nation. You have like 30
That's how Gen
subscribers.
Xers lay into their kids, or at least this one.
Yeah.
I laid into my kids,
Yeah.
but they're upstanding adults now. They don't live in my house. They're on their own. They have their own paychecks. They're
But that's kind of how
doing
you
just fine.
you were raised, right? It's kind of how you're raising them
Yeah.
to a point. So
Don't screw up, or you're gonna get a foot in the
you
ass.
figured out what shit works, what shit doesn't work.
Mhm.
So you use the shit that works.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, but again, it's like I was very like that. Do you ever wonder what a Gen X thinks? That kid on YouTube. Yeah, I was the dad. Like coming home asking a question. I don't know why the fuck are you asking me a stupid question right now. So yeah.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done. I quit.
Faux show.
Oh, you want a drink?
The show.
I'm getting me a soda. You guys want anything?
Yeah, I'll take that natty ice flavored soda.
I'm good. So what do you got, Mike?
Gracias.
You got anything else for us to talk about?
Right there.
I'm going to put you on the spot because I have nothing.
I don't.
You had a week. I got a cool.
I brought the blow up doll. Isn't that good enough?
All right, so test. I'm back.
Test.
Did you do anything fun this week, Mike? I see your grass is finally growing in up front. It looks pretty good.
Well, thanks. Yeah, we've been getting downpours like every day, so
Yeah,
that's a
that
big
helps.
part of it.
That helps.
And then I mentioned in an earlier podcast how I sharpened the blades on my mower. That helps a lot too.
Oh,
when you-
yeah.
Nice clean cut on there.
Especially as it gets hot because you start inviting fungus in when it gets hot.
I'm getting weeds in my front yard.
Well, now that part I'm lazy with. I just hired.
Oh, you saw my.
True
I used to
Green.
have a bunch of trees. I don't know if I told you about. You saw my front yard. You saw like how my house was like the abandoned house. Every Halloween, the other
Yeah,
children,
like the door is off.
the children in my neighborhood.
The lines are all busted.
Everyone had that old man to stay away from. That's me in my neighborhood.
Really?
Old man Will Hinton's house. Okay, nah. No, I used to have a
I'm
bunch
the
of.
guy who gives away
ending-
full size shit.
You're like the ending of every Scooby Doo episode.
No, so I had a bunch of trees in the front. Like you could not even see the house. These pine
That's
trees.
how I remember your house.
Yeah, this
I
pine
drove by a
trees.
couple times before.
Pine trees.
I'm like, is there a house
say
back in there? or what?
Pineapple trees?
Yeah, because he does pizza on the side, man.
Yeah.
Gotta make Hawaiian
They
pizzas.
don't really go on trees, do they? I don't think they do.
Yeah, they do.
in the ground.
They grow on the ground.
They grow out of the ground
Yeah, out of the ground.
You're
but
thinking
on a tree.
You're thinking of palm
they're
trees.
not on a tree.
Yeah, they grow on a.
They grow on palm.
Like a-
Everything grows on a palm tree in Hawaii. Everything.
What about pizza?
That too.
Grows
Just
on a tree.
right from a tree.
No, so I just got all those trees taken out, and that's why they're pine trees, so like nothing grows in there, so
Ooh, you
there's
got me a
like
cold one.
no grass or grass or nothing. And
When
so
you're ready to do your yard, you let me know.
I saw your yard. That looks fake. That's actually your neighbor's house, right? They took a picture.
That's
of
none of
it.
your goddamn business.
It's a nice lush lawn out there in front.
That's
This
'cause
guy
all the
was
neighbor
giving me-
dogs fertilize it on their way through.
When this shit was all dried out here, I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't even know if this shit's gonna come back because I didn't water it much in the winter. It's like, huh? He bends over, he looks at it, he's like, oh yeah, it'll come back. It's like this guy's Mr. Green Thumb when it
Green
comes
Thumb?
to lawns
Really?
and shit. Yeah.
I don't care about much, but how grass grows.
So I want to do a little grow room in my basement. You can help me.
But when it comes to the weeds in the lawn, I'm lazy. I just hire True Green to minimize the weeds in the lawn. So I only got to pull like 3 or 4 weeds a season.
In the fall and in the spring, you just put a little pre-emergent down.
Yeah, but I don't have that good industrial level shit. Can you do?
You don't need it. It stops the seeds from popping out.
I'm going to come to you then. I'm going to fire
Yeah, I
True
gotta-
Green. The thing I like most about True Green, and this isn't a commercial for them.
You can be lazy.
Yeah, you can be lazy. That's one. But the thing I like the best is like you call them up and you go, I don't know, you guys are a little expensive for your services. I think I want to cancel. They're like, well, what if we give you the next service free? Well, okay, I guess I'll hang on for one more
I
service.
don't know. What about a handy? Oh, we got those too.
They'll negotiate with you. That's all I'm saying.
I used to do one of the. I don't remember which one it was, but yeah, I remember I tried to cancel and they kept low, like 2 times in a row. It was like cable. Try to cancel. Well, we can do this a month. Is that all I had to do?
Well, you mean cable, every cable company except Comcast.
I've had good luck with them.
Really?
Yep.
Comcast can go fuck themselves. Worst customer
They're all the
service
same.
ever.
They're all the same to me. As far as customer service goes, I think they're all the same.
It's kind of like having an ASM rep.
My customer
Did you beat
service
that
for the
out, Al?
Nah, it stays.
my customer service for Stratus out here is good. They're pretty good.
What I do for weeds, I don't like. I used to spray, but I don't
Just
like
do
the-
ground clear on everything.
I
That'll
don't.
kill the weeds
I don't-
and everything else.
I
But
don't want to do chemicals anymore, so I've been pulling them by hand.
why don't you want to do chemicals?
I'll do the. What's the popular one? The weed killer.
Vinegar?
Yeah. Well,
Vinegar.
I tried that. It didn't.
Like the
Didn't
Roundup?
work. Yeah.
Yeah, but that kills everything.
No, I know, but that's some nasty shit in there.
I know.
You know what?
I have a bunch at the house. You want some?
I mix it with 2-stroke gasoline on top of it just to
And
make
light it on
extra
fire.
Well,
Like,
no, I mean, I don't put a lot in, but it's like the weeds out here in your rocks, they drink that shit and they grow taller. So you have to put an extra chemical or some shitty something.
in the vinegar.
Let's try 2-stroke gasoline with this shit.
I got
Then it works.
industrial strength vinegar online, and I tried that. It didn't do anything. Man.
Just go back to using the nasty shit. Are you going to be planting vegetables?
Yeah, don't use a Roundup. I'll send you some stuff. You can put it down this fall and then first thing in the spring.
Okay.
Like granular, you just spread it out.
Is it some nasty shit? Is it? Oh, and I have my dog too. That's another reason. I
It
don't
won't
know.
mess with your dog.
Here's
I
the
don't
other
know.
part of that. It's because what happens is you buy the commercial grade shit a lot of times. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but certainly with the grass seed, and I think it's even some of their fucked up fertilizers and stuff for seasonal stuff. They cause more problems.
Yeah, don't do the weed and feed. Don't do that. That has to sit on the leaf. Do like I'll send you some names. You can just get just that and then spread it out.
Okay.
Fall, and then it stops the seeds from germinating, and in like a season or 2, it'll clean it up
Okay.
if you stay consistent with it.
Now I mowed that lawn out front drunk on Sunday
It's noticeable. It looks like your haircut.
or Saturday. Yeah, you notice like very little weed whacking happened with that.
You're talking about
This
your
much
hair?
taller. That too. Yeah. So, no, I mean, out in the front yard. I normally weed whack around everything and it looks really good, but it's like, I'll just run it over one time, get the bulk of the grass off. So it kind of looks shitty. I mean, my mom's
You got a sprinkler
grass.
out?
There's a sprinkler in the front, but I don't use it.
Oh.
It
Would
came.
you use it if it worked?
Well, I think it leaks. I bought the house in that shape, but then there's no lawn out there.
No, but it helps to establish one if you got a sprinkler.
Yeah, I was gonna do rock, and what would you call it? The tier, because my
Oh, my name's Al. I'm environmentally friendly.
no, because I don't want to be watering shit or cutting shit on my
You
my
do it
days
out of
off.
spite, Al.
I don't want to do any more work than I need to.
I got to get
So
the backyard done
the-
before I disappear.
The
this upcoming
front
weekend.
lawn's sloped, so I'm gonna like
You lose a lot of water, probably.
tier it. Do fucking rocks and bricks and shit.
And shit.
Not in any
Yeah.
particular order. Just throw that shit in the yard, rocks and bricks.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
a shit storm coming.
Yeah,
I can
it's-
smell it.
Throw that old front door out there, and friggin' we're good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to dig out that sprinkler system if I do that, because I'm gonna have to dig
Why?
up the
Why?
the ground.
Just leave it in there.
Well, because it's gonna be tiered, right?
Yeah, but only if you hit it. I would say while you're digging, then cut it off.
Cut it
wouldn't
off
worry
where you
about-
need to.
I wouldn't worry about digging the whole thing out, and then
Yeah.
just cut it off.
Let the next owners worry about that shit.
Yeah.
That's what this freaking asshole did in this house.
Plus, they're gonna have to take all that rock out before they mess with it anyway. They're gonna know what's going on. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about digging the
Really?
whole thing out.
Okay.
I
I
just
won't do
clip
it.
it wherever you need to.
All right then.
The guy who had this house before me, I don't know if it got foreclosed on in the middle of winter or what, but the whole sprinkler system was cracked. Well, halfway down my driveway, there were two lines running under the driveway, but that whole manifold at the valve box, that was cracked to shit. So I had to replace that. Then it went halfway back to where my shed is, like 10 more feet that way. It was cracked all the way down.
Your shed.
So, and then my mom's shed. But then you hit valve 3 and it's like, okay, now we need to water the other side of the yard. Like there's no pressure. Where's all the water at? All of a sudden, all this water's coming up from the driveway, the cracks of the driveway. I'm like, fuck. The line under the driveway's busted. Now what the hell do you got to do?
Could you pull it, or you have to freaking?
No. So what they did was they had 3/4 inch pipe that was running the water. They had another 3/4 inch pipe they put the drip line through as a containment line. So all I did was pull that out, put it through the cracked pipe, and then use the other pipe. So we're still good as long as that never freezes, because I don't know how the hell I'd freaking dig that shit out of there under the driveway like that. It's probably partially
I
concreted
think a
in.
lot of times guys will. Just depends on what's under there, but you can take a garden hose and kind of work it, and the water will push stuff out of the way as it goes through.
Yeah, but I mean, this is 30 feet across, man.
But if you're tied in, if it's still intact, just attach the new line to the old one.
Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying.
Snake it through if you can. I mean,
That was going to be my next line if this one, for whatever reason, was broken. But I'm like, why would that one be broken? It was just a containment for a flex tube or a flexible drip line tube. So, and then I don't know why, but this guy's got, there's a sprinkler every 2 feet in my yard. I think the first zone is like 5 sprinklers. The second one's 6. The third one for some reason is like 3. The fourth zone is like 8.
what kind of sprinklers are they?
The kind they shoot water out of them.
Those kind.
Yeah,
Kind of like your mom's vagina.
yeah, exactly. What do you mean? What kind of sprinklers? I don't
Are
know.
they the small heads that just spray out light stream, or they?
Articulating or whatever.
Yeah.
No, they just have a spray going on, which pissed me off too, because then you go to buy new nozzles for them and they're like, hey, water efficient ones, and you turn them all the way up to the max and like, you think you can go further than 2 feet? I don't know. Pain in the ass. But anyway, irrigation systems, hate dealing with them. But now that mine's in order, great. So I'm fine with it. And all I got to do is drain the freaking thing every year so that shit doesn't happen again. But repairing them is a pain in the ass. Digging them up is a pain in the ass. So just, wherever I'm with Justin. Cut it off wherever you need to, but don't dig the whole thing up. That's more work than it's worth. Who gives a shit if there's a bunch of unused pipes under your landscaping that nobody knows about?
Yeah, no one's gonna see it.
Yeah.
This is awesome. The Green Thumb podcast.
Yeah. And then if you ever do want to water your yard, all you do is turn that shit on and it'll just dump a bunch of underground water. And
Just flood it.
You just got to divert it off the driveway
yeah,
onto where you need it.
exactly.
Yeah. I need a lot of work done to my house.
I don't know. Sprinkler system's a pain in the ass.
Just been putting everything off, man. Need the windows replaced. It needs to be painted.
Do it.
Yeah, mine's coming up too.
I'm
And
lazy.
getting some
Do it.
trim.
We can just hold whole podcasts on painting your house.
And fixing your garage door.
I'm gonna hire out to paint because one side of my house is fucking tall. Like I don't. What's the biggest ladder I have? I think I have a 30-foot ladder.
I'm not painting mine ever again. I'll hire it done. Just paint the trim.
And it would not reach the top on one side of the house, and that's the side. It'll be if you're facing the house, it'd be the right side, and then the ground's like that, so it's not level.
That sounds like an adventure.
No, that sounds like it needs to be hired out. I'm with you.
Yeah, pay money for some things.
You should do a tie down on the chimney and rappel down with the paint gun.
Oh, the chimney's broken. It'll just fall. It's cracked. Nah.
It's just there for looks right now. I don't know, man. Home improvement. House will always keep you busy, that's for sure.
You guys got topics? You guys did your homework?
We were hoping you brought some, Al.
Yeah.
Of course I did. Okay, so this woman from California.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Hold on, let me pull the story up. She found $36,000 in cash in a free couch that she got off of Craigslist.
I think I've heard similar stories to this one.
I'm going to start picking up free couches on Craigslist.
Okay, so what happened?
I got a field behind my house. I can just drop them off there if they don't have any money in them.
Bonfire.
Nope, just drop them out there. It's like, why are there 12 couches out there? I don't know.
Okay, so this woman, I guess she, not I guess, but she just moved into her new home. Has no furniture. And she looks on Craigslist, there's people giving away their stuff free. Couch and whatnot. So she went and got it. She got home. She's going through the cushions. There's one of the cushions, there's something in it. Like there's this odd shape. She opens up the cushion. There's a bag full of cash. Several bags full of cash.
Wow.
And it came out to $36,000. Anyway, she contacted the people.
I would tell fucking nobody.
Yeah, she contacted the people that she got the couch from and told them about the money and said, "Oh yeah, it's from a recently deceased relative, and they're just trying to give that stuff away." And they were saying they've been finding cash like hidden all over his house or her house, too. So, but she gave the money back, and they gave her like $2,200.
She would have had way more if she would have said nothing. Like, they were finding more money around the house. Who gives a shit about a measly $36,000?
So this happened in L.A., California.
Ah, see? And that couldn't even buy you a month's rent.
Actually in Colton,
Still,
California.
even in Colton, be lucky if it can buy you 2 months' rent.
I don't have any relatives that would have any money in anything
They're just not telling you.
except for Budweiser cans, maybe recycle.
Yeah, if you recycle all my cans in my dad's garage, come out to
$36.
$36.
That is fairly accurate.
That's accurate in my garage as well. So yeah, you go all the crushed cans in my garage. Yeah, you probably get about one black trash bag, and I don't know. So that's probably only what, about $5 or $7?
Not even.
Yeah.
Aluminum's terrible right now.
Yeah.
See, that's why
They
I
don't
throw
pay
it in the
out.
garbage.
They don't pay
Why
out.
recycle?
I mean, it is money, but
It's just
It's
the
not all-
environment.
it's not a lot.
Yeah, but I can make 5 times that off one hand job.
You know, that was so full of shit when they talked about recycling. You know, when they came out like in the 70s or whatever. That was just someone's business idea.
Let's try to see how many hand jobs he'll get out of me.
That was it. It's just someone's business idea. Instead of getting raw material, just bring back your empty cans, and I'll melt them down and sell them back out for aluminum. But it had nothing to do with the environment. That was just a fucking ploy. There's
a lot
Al Gore.
yeah.
that was just to get people to bring in their cans. When you talk about environment, you're getting comfy over there, leaning on my shoulder.
I did give him $5.
$5 is $5.
We love you long time.
No, there's a lot of things like that. Like you see that guy on YouTube that makes money off picking up like shipping crates.
Oh yeah.
You know how you can make thousands of dollars doing that. I mean, there's shit you can do, but so worth your time, money, and effort is a question.
Always one of those the cash return on the cans and bottles. You know, California is one of them too, right? You actually pay when you purchase it.
Yeah.
You're paying that, and
Let's
then
see
when you
if it even
return
says
it,
on here.
they give you that money
So
back.
are they coded differently? Because I was thinking we could just take a huge truck
It's
full
the
of
price.
cans and bottles back.
You can,
California. Are they labeled the same here?
yeah. They'll say California Redemption.
It has
on
like
it.
5 states on it or something.
Yeah, Michigan's one of them. And when we go fishing in Michigan, we're just on the border, like the border of the lake itself. But my uncle and cousins are driving around from Chicago, so like save all the cans because they're getting like 15 cents a can back in Michigan.
Wow.
That's a can, right? So, and you're pretty much paid for the whole 30 pack of beer when it's all said and done, you know, or you know, because there'll be some beer special they'll go get, and it's cheap shit beer, and well, it's paying for itself practically. So why not? But yeah, I think it's Michigan. I think is the highest paid one, but yeah, you're paying that. I mean, don't get me wrong. Oh, fuck it. I'll look at it later. It's too much of a stretch. I'm not into exercising. Shit, son. But yeah, California is one because when I lived there, I would crush cans all the time because my brother and I were freaking burning through beers, and we were like, because he lived with us. We bought it because how else are you gonna fucking afford a house in California? So we went halvesies on a house. And we tried to do the keg thing, but then we just realized we drank way too much fucking beer when we did the keg thing. Yeah. And so occasionally we'd buy a keg. We converted a refrigerator into a kegerator. And then, but a lot of times we were drinking these cans. You get a crushed black trash bag full of those cans, and you're going to get, it would be like about $20 or $25, depending on how much lead fishing weights you put inside the cans. Or how much, we'd always intentionally leave like a couple sips in the can,
I used to put dirt when I was a kid.
In
But,
a way,
you
you
get
don't
20
20
to
to 25
25
anymore. People putting dirt and rocks on the cans in Hawaii, so they said do not crush the cans anymore, so they can.
Yeah, now it's the
See.
bulk. It's the bulk.
They look in each one.
So much bulk.
So you just
Well,
don't. So you just don't drink
no, well,
it.
it's automated, right? It goes to a fucking container and it gets weighed, but they should know how much it's gonna weigh. And if it's like way too heavy from what's in there, they'll start, looking.
But yeah, you save like 3 of these black trash bags. You take it in, you're going to get $60, $70. I
Not
moved.
here.
I moved here. I crushed them for a little while because I'm like, well, fuck it. These motherfuckers want me to pay money to recycle. I'm not paying money to recycle. To hell with that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
I don't get that.
So I'm not.
Yeah.
Because we wanted. I'm just like, I'm not paying for that shit.
I hate the earth.
So, because in California, you can get fined for throwing your recyclables in the wrong bin and shit like that.
Yeah.
So they had like paper and cardboard, aluminum and glass, and like one other one, and you had to separate them. Then they just
Condoms.
then they just gave you a green bin and said, okay, put all your recyclables in there. So, but
Well,
out here,
like that.
I did it, and I'm like, oh, dude, I got like 6 freaking trash bags of this shit, and I take it down downtown and sell it.
You
It's
get
like
$8.
I got like $37. I'm like, that fucking wasn't worth it.
How long ago was that? Because I doubt you can get that now.
That was 2007,
You're
2008.
not getting that now.
Yeah. It's like $17 probably. Is what you'll
Yeah.
get.
Yeah.
Metal-
So
metal is gonna
look,
weigh
if
down.
you're not going to pay me to recycle, you're not going to incentivize me to recycle. Okay, fine. I'm not going to dig a hole in the earth in the backyard. And I'll tell you what, when I have a campfire while I'm out hunting, I won't throw my aluminum in the fire. Okay. How about that? How about if we leave it at that? Okay. I'll be somewhat kind of the earth, but you want me to go above and beyond and do the work for you for free?
Yeah, it's
Or
not-
pay you for work that you should? No, forget it. Because that means that
Yeah.
I can make the same argument. The environment's not as important to you as it should be.
So
So
I don't know if you guys remember those 8-inch hoses on the steppers, the Erco hoses. Anyway, so they're reinforced
hoses,
hoses. Bitches and
HOSES,
Yeah.
HOES.
boats and hoses.
Anyway, so like, they get old and brittle, and we got to replace them every now and then.
All those ones in the back.
Yeah, and they're reinforced. So if you look at it, it's copper wire.
Really?
Well,
Why the
I'll get
F
to
is it copper wire?
I'll get to the end of this stuff. So you look at it, it's copper wire. So I was replacing one day. I'm like, shit, I'm gonna take this home, recycle. So fucking stripping, fucking cut them in little sections, and I don't know how many I had. Took them home, start stripping them, take it down to the recycle places, and the guy gets a magnet. Tink, that's not copper. I'm like, oh shit! I guess I should have checked that first.
It's
But it looks like
magnetic
copper.
copper.
It looks like copper. I don't know if you ever looked at it. It looks like copper.
It's magnetic.
And if it's just regular steel, why did they color it copper color? It's a copper color.
That's what I would say.
Okay.
This is copper, dude. You don't know your metals. It's specially formulated. This came out of semiconductor equipment. Do you know
Maybe it
what
was
the
a
high tech shit they use on that is?
coated or something.
Do you even know what semiconductors are?
Why would they use copper? That would make no sense in those.
Yeah,
Non-corrosive.
it doesn't. Well,
You
it's
were like,
that, but
check it again.
it's non-corrosive, but it's weak. It is a. So why would
It's
you
a soft metal, yeah.
It was gold.
why use copper as a
Yeah.
reinforcement to a?
Well, gold is weak too.
Yeah.
You made him check it again.
I would make them cheap on
When I
checking.
saw that magnet, and I tink, I'm like, oh fuck. I guess
He didn't know what it
Yeah.
was.
he's like, he just said that's not
Maybe it was
copper.
a zinc coated or
I'm
something.
like, is this worth anything? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it could be zinc to keep it from rusting or whatever. And say, is this worth anything? He's like, nah.
What made copper so expensive?
Conductivity. Super conductive.
Yeah, I
Outside-
understand that,
outside of
but
gold and
you don't
Aluminum
even
is-
use a lot of copper and fabs anymore because it's so filthy.
Yeah. Aluminum's
it's not as conductive.
yeah, it's not. But they use it in special electric lines. If it's going over a long range, like a mountain range, they'll use aluminum because of the weight.
Yeah,
Well, that makes sense.
because I know in a lot of the homes down by me, they're aluminum lines.
Older homes, yeah.
Okay.
What
Is above ground?
Well, in the homes, it's the
In the homes. Okay. Yeah, mine's
aluminium.
copper.
case
Aluminum.
You're wondering,
Mine's gold.
Troy.
Troy? It'd be like those fucking Brits. Damn,
Aluminium. Spot on.
I can't even
How
talk.
do you say
right.
gold in Britain? Gold.
Galuminium. I don't know.
Let's just say gold.
Yeah.
Gold.
That were the beaches, right? So what was the beaches in Normandy? Because U.S. had Omaha, and what was the other beach? It was another city. God. And then there was Sword and Gold. That might have been Canada. Because you had the Brits, the Canadians,
This
and
goes to
Americans.
show how much we need to brush
So-
up on our history.
Omaha and Utah, right? Was
Yeah,
the beaches
I think that's it.
that Americans took. And then
No
Well-
wonder you said another city. No
Oh,
wonder I didn't get it.
Gold and Sword was another one. And I want to say that was Canada. And then what was the beaches that Britain landed on? And it was only the Americans that got slaughtered.
I couldn't become a citizen, Al. I don't know why you're asking me these questions.
Yeah, like the Canadians and Brits, they had like little resistance. It was just the U.S., the American guys were getting mowed down. Yeah. You saw Saving Private Ryan, right?
What, yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. Right?
Was that anniversary?
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
A D-Day.
the 6th. Yeah. Wow, what a coincidence.
I thought that's why you were bringing it up.
No, you said gold, and then for that reason alone, I thought about the beaches in Normandy. How do
Because
the
I draw a
Brits?
line whenever we talk about gold in Normandy.
No, they like how do the British say gold, and that kind of set
Juno.
You ever watch Mrs. Doubtfire? I'm pretty sure there's
Oh,
a clue.
Juno was Canada.
Juno
This is
Canadian.
There's a clue with Mrs. Doubtfire.
What?
Gold!
Hello.
Hello!
Yeah, so yeah, Canadian. It's just saying Juno Beach.
Juno.
Oh, that was a good movie.
Well, Juneau, Alaska is way far away from Normandy.
Maybe
so.
what is Juno? Is that like
Alaska?
No, yeah, Alaska. But is that like a French word? Like what's the
It's Spanish. It's Juno.
Juno?
Juno.
What does it mean? Is that what you're asking?
Maybe because it's French. Where's the origin for Juno come
Oh,
from?
I will find out right now.
Because if it's French, then Canada would
You
make
lost
sense.
our audience. They're not worried about anything that equates to intelligence on this.
I love World War II, like World War II history, man. Excuse me.
Juno is the wife of Jupiter, queen of heaven, and goddess of light, birth, women, and marriage.
So was that be Greek, Latin?
Greek. Excuse. Damn it. I jacked it up. Anyway, did you want to see Roman?
What?
Huh?
Juno meaning. It's in astrology.
Okay.
In Japanese, do that one.
Juno in Japanese means fuck you, Randai. No, from Japanese meaning freedom, liberty, meaning pearl, Jew meaning pearl, or Jew meaning freedom or liberty, Jew meaning longevity, long life, Jew meaning tree. It's just giving me the first half of the word. These Japanese don't even know. Oh, no, then there's no. Okay, so the no meanings are no, a possessive particle.
Possessive. Yeah.
Meaning area, field, meaning sound, meaning century.
I think the mic picked up my fart. I could hear it through.
Like that.
I could hear it. It sounded like I farted from my ear.
Oh, shit. All right. Whatever. So, yeah. Juno has several
Leave him
meanings
alone.
depending on who you talk to.
And if you talk to a Mexican, they're like, Juno?
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 Yeah.
Leave him alone. Jeez.
Brow.
Any
Latin origin meaning queen of heaven. In Roman mythology, Juno was the equivalent of Hera in classic mythology, the protector of women and of marriage. Hence, June is known as
Where are you going?
the bridal month.
month.
The bridal month. June is known as the bridal month for that reason. Are we playing a game? Do you have some trivia? Dude, it's summertime. You're wearing a wool hat and you're sweating.
my hair is all fucked up.
Because I sweat, man. I sweat a lot.
He's got to go to his other job as a cat burglar when we're done.
You had honk, but you got boing today.
I love getting boinked.
Oh, my hair. I mean, you saw my hair. I need a haircut. But I gotta let it grow out a little more. Children.
Oh, yeah? It's like that, huh?
So what's the topic?
Damn it.
Oh, don't ask any American history. Stop. Just fucking stop right now.
Okay, so what topic?
I don't know.
I don't know.
17.
Keep talking. Oh, let's try. This should be interesting.
So we're going over to Al's this week. Help him put up his door.
Like that.
For the
That's my
podcast.
sound. Oh, that'll never work. Kick me out. Bitch.
Okay, here's one. National Geographic Kids.
National
So
Geographic.
this is a kids quiz.
Oh gosh.
This is-
Watch us fail
The
miserably
topic
at
is
this.
animals.
Ooh. No.
Okay, what is the first thing? You guys ready?
No. Yep, go ahead.
A weird buzzard, you guys.
It's fart. It's this place in Virginia.
This doesn't. It does not give me the answers. You got to pick an answer, and it's going to tell you if it's right or wrong.
Well, you can that way you can play
This
too.
doesn't give an answer. So
And then
it's
tell us if we
multiple-
were right.
Okay, here we go. What's the first thing a caterpillar?
You got to speak English for
What's the
this. It's
first
only
thing a
language we-
caterpillar usually eats after it's born? There's multiple choice. Other bugs, grass, its own eggshell, Cheerios. Ring in.
Its own eggshell.
Let's see. Correct. Newborn caterpillars typically get their first meal from their own eggshell.
Take that, Justin.
8 questions.
Ooh, I'm gonna get all of them.
The trumpeter swan, North America's largest waterfowl, weighs about how many pounds? 10, 30, 50, 70.
50.
Can you repeat the question, Al?
The trumpeter swan, North America's largest waterfowl, weighs about how many pounds? 10, 30, 70.
30.
Correct.
That's not fair because I thought you said waterfall, not waterfowl. So
Yeah, he did
North
pass-
America's
I thought he said waterfall even
the
when he asked
trumpeter
me.
swan.
yeah, the
Trumpeter. Oh,
It was a
shoot.
waterfall called the Trumpeter. I thought you said that
trumpeter swan waterfall.
too. And anyway, Mike, it's common knowledge that it weighs 30 pounds.
Well, now it is.
Okay. Which of the following animals is not nocturnal? Sheep, skunk, leopard, tiger. Sheep, skunk, leopard, tiger. Mike.
Sheep.
Sheep.
Skunks, leopard, and tigers are most active after the sun goes down. Not sheep, though.
It's pretty common knowledge.
They're
They are when they're having sex. Apparently, you don't know any sheep.
okay, halfway there. Question 4.
Oh my God, Mike's an
Mike.
asshole.
I do have one.
Walruses can eat about how many clams in one day? 5,000, 10,000, 12,000, 16,000.
Now, to be clear, you said clams.
Clams.
Horses?
Walrus. How many clams can a walrus eat in one day? About how many?
5,000.
Justin. Correct.
More common knowledge, Mike.
A single walrus can eat 5,000 clams
I
in a
thought you
day.
said horse the first time.
I thought you said horse too. What are you saying?
Walrus. God
A
damn.
walrus?
Open your ears. Open your
You,
fucking
dude,
ears.
no.
Your daughter knows jujitsu, but you don't even know English.
Dude, there's a big difference between a walrus and a walrus.
What horse is going to eat clams?
I don't understand. That's why
don't
I didn't get it.
Ah.
Because I'm trying to think of how many clams can fit inside this big ass animal called a horse. And I would have guessed like 10,000.
More like the female horse's clam.
Yeah,
You'll eat that.
only one. Yeah, one female horse's clam.
All right, listen. listen
Walrus. Dude, it's walrus. Practice it.
Horse.
Oh,
Waterfall. Waterfowl.
where is Charlie?
Jeez.
What is a baby rabbit called? Doe, kit, buck, hare.
Kit.
You fucker.
Let's see. Yep.
3-2. 3-2.
Female rabbits are called does, and male rabbits are called bucks.
Wait a minute. Say that again?
Baby rabbits are called kit. Female rabbits are called does, and
Okay.
male rabbits are called bucks.
Okay. Fine.
What about a jackalope?
That's a buck.
Yeah, it has a
You see the antlers?
antlers. How many koalas stacked on top of one another does it take to reach the height of a male giraffe? Hold on. 2, 4, 7, 50.
50.
Justin.
50.
Bullshit. I rang that. I answered.
Wrong.
Mike.
Okay, what are the choices?
2, 4, 7
Say 2.
To reach the height of a male giraffe?
of a giraffe. Yeah, male giraffe. So you got to kind of estimate how tall one koala is.
7.
7.
It says to reach the height. I mean, 2 of them could probably climb up a giraffe.
These are questions for kids. Remember that.
They're smarter than we are.
Wrong.
This is clearly woke trivia. Mike and I are not going to do well at this.
No, I'm not good at woke trivia.
Yeah.
An ant says danger ahead by doing
A
what?
what?
An ant says, this is in quotes, danger ahead by doing what? Squealing, running towards water, rolling on its back, oozing chemicals. Mike.
Oozing chemicals.
Rolling on its back like Mike's mom.
What's the score?
She's going to kick you out of the
It's
house.
4-3, Mike.
All right, we got we're on question 8.
Now, come on now. Get your freaking hand off.
Okay, which of the following is not a type of penguin? Waterland, emperor, chinstrap, macaroni. Mike.
Macaroni.
No, that's a sound your mom makes when.
Wrong.
Oh. Balls. Go for ball sack.
Chin strap.
Wrong.
Oh, great. What are the other two?
Waterland, emperor. Mike.
Emperor.
Wrong.
Justin.
Waterland.
All right. We tied this
Ooh,
game.
man,
We
that
tied
was
this
close.
trip.
My extensive knowledge of penguins.
Yeah, I
Helped
can
me
tell
out.
your armpits are wet, man. You were nervous that whole time. Your head's sweaty too.
Kept thinking about Batman. I don't know.
Danny DeVito.
That's right.
Shit.
Was that the last question?
That was the last one. 8.
Mike is woke, everyone. That's
I will
the
talk about
conclusion.
any of the answers if you guys have questions why I answered the way I did. So, but I'm going to come up with probably as
You'll probably get
so
a
not
question
woke.
from our favorite follower, Johnny Appleseed.
That was a waste of time.
What do you mean, the last 2 hours?
Shit. Holy cow, we're going way over.
I know. You guys wanted to do one more quiz?
Well,
Wow. Kind of.
I guess
Guess I won that one, didn't I?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oryuken!
Are we done?
yeah, man.
Yeah, we could be done if you want.
All right. See you guys. Catch you guys next time. Peace.
All right, remember.
Later. See you guys next time.
The groove. Movies that didn't stand up to the test of time.
Huh.
Most of the ones in the 80s.
You know what just did not stand up at all, I think? Watch Clerks, the first one.
Are you serious?
Because
I thought it's hilarious.
I know, no, it was when it came out, but try to watch it again. Maybe I just wasn't a
So
right
many
mood,
different
but-
movies have tried
Well,
to
you
do
want to
what
know
they
why?
do.
It's because it wasn't even the acting; it's what was being said in the movie was kind of a little more taboo then, and now it's not. It's like, well, it's not that funny, you know?
Yeah, try to watch it.
Andy Steven Seagal film.
She shut your mouth. Okay, so this is like Hawaiian, the local slang. It's the hard to kill. This is movie. Everyone in Hawaii say, "Oh, you watch Hard for Kill."
Hard for kill.
Hard for Kill.
Never heard of it.
You know what movie I used to love as a kid? Lone Wolf McQuade.
Don't put your.
Lone Wolf McQuade
It's gonna pop. Turn this on.
That's
Lone
terrible.
Wolf?
with fuck is all in that. Man, I'm really forgetting. It's too much alcohol.
I don't think I see it.
Chuck Norris
Oh.
and
those.
what was the guy that played in the '80s shows? The last he played like the Japanese. He played like what the fuck was the actor that always did
Test.
the martial arts movies?
Japanese.
White guy. He was in the one on TV, the popular. What the fuck was the name of that show? Man, I'm really blanking all this out.
White martial artist.
Yeah.
I can't wait to
Tall.
get Chuck Norris.
No, he had like the ponytail.
Seagal.
No. This is like
Zane.
No.
Not him.
He played like the what the hell was the name of that show in like the 70s or 80s? Maybe it was even before that.
Ponytail, white guy, tall. It doesn't ring a
What was his
bell.
name?
Does not ring a
He
bell.
did a lot of martial arts movies. And, damn
Tony
it.
Little.
When I say it, you're gonna be like, oh yeah,
Ponytail, white guy.
yeah. What the fuck was his name?
Seagal.
Yeah.
Dave Carradine. Damn it.
Oh, he was a martial artist. He was a dancer.
He was a dancer,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
he did a lot of. He played the
Kung
what,
Fu.
You
what
didn't-
was the kung fu? Was it kung fu? What was the movie or the show that was on TV
Yeah.
that he used to
Kung
do?
Fu.
It was a kung fu theater
Yeah,
or kung
but-
fu.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
because he was a dancer. That's why he got that job because he could.
Oh, was it? I thought he
could
really knew
mimic-
martial arts.
He might have. Maybe after that, he might have took some
That's the
lessons
way
or
I
something, but-
understood it when I.
But Kill Bill. But yeah, you heard the story that's Bruce Lee came up with that.
What's
Because
that?
he was involved with a lot of movie stars. He trained them. Steve McQueen.
That was another one my brother said. Kill Bill 2 was better than Kill Bill 1.
It's like two different movies almost. Yeah.
I,
You know,
I
I've-
never got into the Kill Bill.
I've never
series.
watched either one of those. It's one of those I always say I'm gonna watch, but
It's good. It's long.
It's got really long scenes. I mean, I don't understand because normally scenes in Quentin Tarantino films are fairly brief. So
I like the fight scene. And the first one, the fight scene. The second was more character. The first one was more.
movies that didn't stand up in that genre, Boondock Saints. First one was excellent. Second one was terrible.
I agree.
Okay.
First one was like cult classic.
Yeah, Boondock Saints. It's still a good movie.
Oh, sequel better than the first Godfather 2.
Oh, 100%. Yep.
What about Rocky?
I enjoyed the first 3. Number 4 was okay with the fights the Russian guy. That was pretty cute. That was okay. But then I think the Tommy Morrison one
Yeah.
kind of was that 5. I mean, the first one I think was awful. That was drama. The second one they kind of made it more action.
Yeah.
Third was full of action with Mr. T.
Yeah, I think the second one was
Hulk
better than
Hogan.
the first when it comes to Rocky, now that I remember it.
And what was the latest, like Balboa? The latest one.
Oh, with Creed?
He's fighting, yeah, he trains Creed's son, right?
Mhm.
That one was good.
That was pretty good.
Was that the one? Which is the one, so the wife's character passed away and he would be at the grave and he sticks the chair up in the tree. So goes to visit the wife at the grave. And, well, he's sitting on the chair, talking, and then
That had to be the fifth one.
when
'cause-
he gets up to leave, he sticks the chair back in the tree, like
Boy,
because
I don't know.
it's kind of like he's there, so that's
He's there
kind of
so
what,
frequently
yeah.
that he needs to keep the chair there.
And then he just keeps it there. That's kind of what it symbolized, or what it said without seeing it.
I think that was 5, but
That was fine.
because remember she died after the Russian one, didn't she?
Like she just wasn't there, right?
Yeah, they didn't bring her back or
I
whatever.
never started the recording. Okay.
Let's start all over again.
The camera should have picked that camera should have picked that up.
Oh, okay.
I hope so. But anyway, I mean, you starting?
Are we?
Yeah. So yeah, what my brother said was, Kill Bill 2
Okay.
better than Kill Bill Volume 1.
So you bringing us in?
Who, me? Oh,
J-Dog.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. 5.
All right.
4,
All right.
2, 1.
1.